everybody, welcome back to my channel, Susan Diamond Paints. Alright, so we are on a square that I'm going to work on real quick with you guys. I had chatted with you lately, so this is, of course, is my Drills and Chills challenge painting. We are on September 21st. This is the second row of this side that I'm going to be working on, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this around, create this my top to roll. It's the bottom's rolled right now. Or I may just keep going this way. I don't know yet. Okay, so let me get my symbol here. So, been a couple of weeks since I talked to you last, so I do have a little something to talk about, and that's Diamond Art Club. So today, Diamond Art Club released some Halloween pictures, and unbeknownst, I think, to anybody, Diamond Art Club's got a license with Disney now. So I'm kind of anxious to see what Disney license they have. Do they have a license with just the Mickey and Friends, or do they have a license with Disney to create diamond paintings from any of their characters, or what Disney owns? So I think anybody who would, thinks about anything, Disney is huge. So having licensed Disney artwork, I think, is a major hoo-yah or hoorah or yippee or anything for those of us that are Disney fans. I am a Mickey Mouse fan. I am a Fantasia Mickey Mouse fan. So I have already told my husband that if that if Diamond Art Club releases a Fantasia Mickey, then I'm getting it. I don't care how big it is, because I am a Fantasia Mickey fan. So I'm kind of anxious to see, waiting to see what rights does Diamond Art Club have as far as the licensing is concerned with Disney. So that will be in the future. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, like I said, they did release a couple of Halloween ones, a Mickey and Minnie Halloween one this weekend, and then a Donald Duck Halloween one for Disney. So again, excited that Diamond Art Club has part of licensing with Disney, because Disney, it's very I don't want to say harsh, but they do have the ownership of their product, and they will crack down on anybody that likes to use their product without the licensing. So it's a big, I think it's a big. So yeah, so that's that for today. Last week was full week of work, because the previous week, as I have videos not on YouTube, I have them on my TikTok account. It's the same on TikTok, Susan Diamond Paints. But we went and saw Rob Zombie and Alice Cooper, Freaks on Tour, Freaks on Parade, I think was the name of the tour. But I obviously really wanted to see Alice Cooper, because I really like Alice Cooper. And then, of course, Rob Zombie. It's been a while since I've seen Rob Zombie. And then Filter opened, and then Ministry came after that. And Ministry and Filter, I'm okay with Filter. I'm okay with Ministry. I'm not like huge major fans, and that's not why I got the tickets. Some people, the two guys we sat next to, actually got the tickets because they're Ministry and Filter fans. And that's great and fine, whatever. So I'm not like, I don't like hate the bands or anything like that. I'm just not like over fans like I am for Alice Cooper and Rob Zombie. So, but I do have videos on TikTok from that concert, some concert footage from that. So if you want to see that, go there and see that. But my husband's, I got the VIP package for Alice Cooper. It was not a meet and greet type VIP package. It was I want covered seats, so I'm getting a VIP package so I can get covered seats, because you just don't ever know with the way the weather is in the South. You can have thunderstorms, thunder, lightning, and what have you, and I didn't want to get rained on. So we had cover seats, and then we were like in the center section, and like, I don't know, probably, oh, I can't even guess how many feet from the stage. I mean, it's we weren't like right on the stage, right up to it. Thank God for that. But we were, pretty close. So, close seats, but you pay for it. So that's kind of where we were. But my point is we wear earplugs. We bring extras with us. Concerts like that can be loud, and we just want to protect your hearing because we want to hear when we're old. And there was a family behind us that had a younger son, and they forgot to bring the earplugs. I'm thinking, this is going to be freaking loud because where we're sitting. I said, and I told us, I said, we need to give him, I said, our extra pair. We have the extra like orange, the safety ones. Those are the extras that he likes to bring with him. Now we each have, he has 2 pair, I have 1 pair, but we have pairs that we've bought from Guitar Center that are made for you to wear, that blocks out the heaviness of the noise. Sorry, I've been doing videos today. Heaviness of the noise, cancellation type to buffer that so your ears don't ring, after a concert like that. We both have our, he has 2 pair and I have 1 pair of, that we, like I said, purchased from Guitar Center. They're the Eros, E-A-R-O-S, earplugs, but those we both, those are the ones that we use. And then, like I said, he just has the orange ones as backup if he needs the orange ones for backup. So we had a pair of those, not used. And then we gave them to the family behind us for the kid because it was going to be loud. So, if anybody that you can protect their hearing, you want to do that. All right, I've lost it. I was going to say, where's my bottle? So let me get the next symbol. So anyway, he likes to check, well, filter was fine. It wasn't overly loud. When Ministry came on, that was loud. And the reason why it's loud is it made my hair vibrate. That's loud. But it makes your hair wave, and it's not the air that's making the air in the area. It's not making your wind. It's not making your hair move. But it's the air coming out of the subwoofers that's making your hair move. That's loud. So, Ministry was loud. Letter U. I had to see what letter I had. Ministry, yeah. So he checked it on his phone and sat there and did a decibel reading, and it was 90 decibels coming out of those subs for Ministry. So, needless to say, the earplugs were a must-have for that part of the concert. Alice Cooper wasn't that loud. Rob Zombie wasn't that loud. It was just the bassiness of the drums for Ministry that came out of those subwoofers that was like that. I mean, you could, like I said, it made my hair, that's what I said, made my hair vibrate and made my hair move. And you could feel it hitting your chest area. I mean, that's how you knew that this is loud. And to be honest, this is bad because this is so loud and you people are going to be deaf if you don't have any kind of ear protection. So, a public service announcement to anyone taking kids to a rock concert. Make sure you have earplugs for them because it can get loud. And you need to protect their hearing as much as where you need to protect your own. But, yeah, it was loud. So, but the concert was the concert was Wednesday night. So I took Wednesday and Thursday off because we stayed in Charlotte, and that's where the concert was. We stayed overnight so that we could get up in the morning, eat breakfast. Got to get some more water, sorry. Eat breakfast and then get on the road and come home. Well, driving up there, we drove Interstate 85, which at this point, we don't like driving on the interstates anymore. We're just gotten to that time in our life, I guess we can't take it. We can't take the stupidity of people. We can't take the stupidity of drivers. And when you're next to a barrier, and on one side's the barrier, on the other side is an 18-wheeler, you're just freaking the crap out. Not saying that 18-wheeler drivers, CDL drivers, are bad drivers. They're not. They're probably more safe, I think, than anybody out there, because they at least have some common sense, but some are not. I'm not going to get into that, because that's where the craziness comes from, of not wanting to drive or drive on the interstate. So, yeah. So we were figuring out country roads to come home. So that's how we came home. We kind of came through the country on the way home. It's out of the way, but, it's better. And we just, deal with it better as far as riding and him driving the car. Because I'm the princess passenger. I ride in the passenger seat, but I'm dealing with the phone and doing the GPS and doing the, we got the directions on his phone, and it's connected to the car, and it has the map on there. Sorry. Let me get a mint, because I'm getting congested over here, and I didn't do my sinus stuff today. And that's just going to taste great with my lemonade, because that's what I'm drinking. But at any rate, so yeah. Sorry. So that's what I did last week. And then worked on Friday. Well, coming home from a concert, I came out here and worked a little bit, but not a lot. So kind of like what I feel like saying is I'm behind, or what I feel like I'm behind on the picture. I feel like I should be further on it. That's what I'm saying here. And it's not a race, and it's kind of, but I kind of want to get it done. By the end of October. My mom, I showed it to my mom. She came over yesterday. She had to bring something, because I had to scan something for her. And we had talked about it earlier, when I had saw her before we went to the concert. I showed her I talked about the picture. I gotta take a break. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, had to go get my nasal spray done. That's what I didn't do this morning. And use the bathroom. So, there. Alright, so anyway. Back to where we were. So, anyway, we took the country way home. And then, so it took a little bit longer. And it was kind of like dreary, rainy that day. So then Friday went to work. So, but like I was saying, I feel like I'm behind where I should be on this canvas. So, and I'm doing also the cross stitch conversion. So that takes a little bit of time, just to actually do a row all the way across. And I did one of those today. So that video you'll see also this week with this one. So I hope you're enjoying that one. Alright, one more you. Okay, so. But yeah, so that's kind of what's been going on. Things I've been doing. Like the normal stuff during the week. Work, diamond paint, watch TV, go to bed. Yep. And then, like I said, the other exciting part for me news was the Disney thing. So, yeah, that's really. I've been reading some, listening to audiobooks. Do that while I'm doing my paint. Been listening to it's called The Marriage Auction, on the second season of the series, or it's not really second book, so second Yeah, well, I mean, it's like different books, but you know, it's like the second season is the way I know how to say it right now. My brain's not working. I don't know what the heck's going on with me. But yeah, so I've been listening to that. And then I've been reading. So that's pretty much it for me, because you know, just me and my hubby, and that's it. And then just doing normal stuff, normal things. I'm enjoying putting videos out on TikTok though. Those are shorter. Now Friday's video, this past Friday's video, I did cut out a little bit of the blurb from the cross stitch conversion video that I did on YouTube here. I did like one little section, and then like I said, had questions, so I had to do 2 videos today showing printing the graph paper that I used for the conversion, and then putting the double-sided sticky adhesive on it, showing that. So, and I made a major fail on it. So I was showing that you could use printed graph paper, like where I printed it from the graph generator, or you can buy graph paper, as long as the graph paper is 10 inches per square. No, 10 squares per inch. Let me get it right. 10 squares per inch. That's the same size square for a square drill for diamond painting. So you can use 10 squares per inch graph paper, and then I'll laminate it, because the cross stitch conversion is going outside. So paper's just not gonna cut it. It's gotta be laminated to keep it from, you know, water and stuff getting on it, so the paper doesn't like dissolve. So I laminate it, and then I put double-sided sticky in it. Well, it worked decent for the printed graph paper. It did not work so well for me for the graph paper from a pad that you buy when you rip the sheet off. First off, you rip the sheet off, it doesn't rip straight, so you got to cut it to make it straight. And then when I laminated, laminating had no problem. Laminating's fine. The laminator worked, we're good. It was putting the double-sided adhesive paper on it, because I used the full-size paper. First one I did, I stuck half of it to the graph paper. Fail. Like, that ain't gonna work. Second time I did it, it worked somewhat, but I got it all crooked. And you can't take double-sided. You just can't pull that off. I mean, it doesn't work that way. It's double-sided tape, you know? It's like a double-sided tape canvas. It's a pain in the butt to work with. But I'm not doing poured glue, because I have some, but I don't have the space right now to do it, because I got this big massive canvas on my table right now, and I'm not moving it, you know? That's just what I'm not doing. Okay, so I'm trying to see what's the next. I guess the L. Filled this up the other day. So yeah, so I'm not moving my canvas around to do that. So I'm trying to be careful with it anyway, and having double-sided tape on my canvas. That's no. I mean, I had this part covered, but you know where my beads are already. I'll be pulling beads up. So that was a little horrendous, and I was like, well, I'll scratch that, do them videos later, because I'm screwing that up bad. So I was like, nope. I was like, because I gotta work on this to do this video before we decide where we're ever gonna go out to eat. So I had made Thursday. No, because we didn't. Yeah, Thursday, Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Trying to think. Trying to get my day straight, y'all. Thursday. I made it Thursday. Thursday. We had it for lunch yesterday. Yeah, Thursday I made beef stew. So Wednesday. No, I started it Thursday morning. I'm trying to think how I did this, y'all. I got it in my brain. Oh, what the heck's going on in my brain today? It don't want to work. All Thursday. starting about 9 when I came in to make breakfast because I worked Thursday. I started the meat in the crock pot. It's my Instant Pot, but it's a crock pot also. And cooked the meat for 6 hours in beef broth and onions. So after that was done, I took the meat out, poured the broth into a plastic bag so I could throw it away, and not run that down my sink because the meat fat part and the leftover onions, because not all the onions went over with the meat, so I could throw away, not pour it down my sink. I'm on city sewer, so that's not going to work. At any rate, plus you're not supposed to do that in your pipes anywho, so and all that jazz. So then I put it off to the side and I cut up my potatoes. I used the little mini Goldens and cut them in half and cut those in half, had small pieces. And the carrots, I used the carrot chips, although some of those chips were big, but then I put that, the meat, and then the beef stew seasoning packet with like 3 cups of water. So I put all that back in the pot to Instacook to cook the potatoes and the carrots. So I cooked those for 10 minutes on high pressure. That helps you keep the vitamins and minerals in your vegetables if you just pressure cook them. So I did that with the meat back in there and with the beef stew seasoning packet. So I had to wait for that to get done because it took a little bit for the pressure to build up in the Instapot, and then have it cook, and then I did a quick release, not a time release, but quick release to let the steam out and then eat it. So we had that with rice. But it was hot, like burn your mouth hot. Not like spicy hot, burn your mouth hot. So it was hot, but it was good. And then we had it for lunch yesterday, and I just cooked another bag of rice to eat that with for lunch. I don't know, I guess to me, beef stew is so much better like the next day because, the potatoes and the carrots have had time to sit there and stew in the beef seasoning liquid part. So I froze it this morning, the remainder, because I know, number one, we're not going to want to eat that today, and we didn't eat it last night because after we got our hair cut, we went to McDonald's. It's like Friday date night when we get our hair done. So did that. So and we came back home late after 8, so I wasn't coming out here. It gets dark earlier. And that's where else we are. It's getting dark earlier, so we're getting rolling into fall pretty good. I wish the weather would really go with it, though. I mean, it's not like majorly hot outside, but I prefer some 70-degree weather here instead of 80. Okay. But yeah, so I had that, did that, the beef stew, so it was good. And I got mixed stuff together for to make lasagna, so I'll do that sometime probably next week. Because tomorrow we're having sloppy joes. I'm trying to keep up with symbols here. I'm gonna keep up with time. I told my husband I'd be back about 3, so we decide what we're gonna go eat. All right. The hashtag number sign. All right. So yeah, so did that. So yeah, it's about where it is. We had a little bit of the hurricane come through, just rain. That's what happened Thursday. Was tropical storm more likely, but had that going on. So there's a little bit some disturbances out there in the water right now. People are, of course, the weather. People are watching. So that's really about it. Nothing crazy. I mean, dealing with the politics of things, getting ready for this election. I mean, we're really getting roll into getting ready for this election. So all the political ads are going to get ready to bump up for real, because we're coming in, rolling out of September, getting ready to roll ourselves right into October, and then November is when we vote. So, and I know cutoff dates are coming up for the people to get registered. If you're not registered, you need to get registered to vote. You do not have to vote in the presidential election. That's not what I'm saying. I am saying it is your public right to vote. People went to war and fought for your freedom to do this. So, yeah, you need to exercise that right, because people died for you to have said exercised right to do. So, get yourselves registered, people. Vote. If you don't want to vote in the national election for president because you don't like neither one, that's fine. You do need to vote in your local, in your state, in your city. If you live in the city, if you live in a county, you need to vote in your county. Elections, I'm not pushing you to vote in the presidential, but I am saying that you have the right to do so. And like I said, people fought and died for you to have this right, so you need to exercise it. That's my little political statement, a PSA service announcement for you. Don't throw that right away because you don't agree with who's running. You have the right to make the difference. So make your difference, people. The other thing is the normal. I don't know what it is about people not being nice. I don't know why y'all can't be nice. I mean, seriously. I think it has a lot to do with a generational difference of when people were raised. I mean, I was born in the 70s, so I was raised right, you know. I don't sit there and say that, yeah. I was raised right, because the respect has gone out the freaking window. I don't understand that. People, you need to respect people. People are different from you. We're all different. We all like different things. We're all vocally different about things. So if you got somebody that you just don't agree with, that's fine. You don't have to agree with everybody, but don't be nasty about it either. Show some respect. I don't know what it is going. The world is going hell in a handbasket's what it's doing. So yeah, just feel strongly about things. You're gonna hear it. I feel strongly about people need to be nice. Like, oh, I don't know, kind of one of these things you read and you're like, holy crap, people, why can't y'all be nice? But yeah, it's just kind of like one of those things. Think before you speak, or don't say nothing at all. A lot of times it's don't say anything at all. Like for instance, here's one for you, because I was like, really, people, come on now, because I got really on my soapbox on this one, but then I'm gonna get on it now. So, drills and shoots. Nothing against the event, nothing about the event. The event is what it is. Now, there is a Facebook group for drills and chills, and I participate in that group. I haven't put pictures lately. I need to, because I got to say, oh, this is this progress, because this is where I am on the picture, because I went totally to the opposite side of the picture and started working on it. Don't ask me why. I'm stupid. That's just what I did. But I'm not stupid, but you know what I'm saying. I can say that about myself. You can't. So there. Anywho, anyway, Facebook group. So someone had I'm gonna bring up the dirt here. Someone had posted, oh, I can participate. I did this, blah blah blah, and then a slew of comments came out with this. Like, no, you can't. You can't enter that picture. It has to be a fresh start. Blah 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 blah. And pretty much turned the person against, number one, participating in the event. Number two, probably hurt her feelings out the wazoo. Number three, Alright, I can understand the thoughts and like, oh no, you can't do that. It has to be a new start. But you're not running the group. You're not running the challenge. You should have left it to the admins, those two, that's running the event, to let the person know, no, you can't use this, if something you've completed has to be a new start. If you want to compete in the grand prize, that's for the grand prize, you have to have a new start. And leave it alone and quit jumping on the bandwagon of I'm going to show out and I'm going to tell you, no, you can't do that when it's not even your event. Leave that to the people it's their event to address situations of that nature. It's not for you. It's the, oh my gosh, I'm getting ready to go. I'm going to get ready to call what this is. It's, you know how you have your fashion police? These are your diamond painting police. They crack me up because it's like, can you not just give positive reinforcement? Why y'all gotta be so negative? Gee, some just kills me. This is not your event. You're not in charge of anything. So quit dressing comments and beat the crap out of people. I mean, because some of them got ugly about it. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, I'd have left too. So screw that. I don't want to participate in that bunch of ugliness. It's enough of what we got going on as it is now. Yeah, people just normally being ugly. In the community be ugly about it. It ain't yours, ain't your group, ain't your event. Don't comment on it. Leave it alone. The people who it does belong to, let them comment, take care of it. Then that way, if they piss somebody off, then that's them, and it's not you doing it being stupid. And I feel like I have this conversation every time I talk to y'all because apparently y'all want to be stupid. Not y'all, but you know what I'm saying. People just want to be dumb. We're trying to be nice diamond painters over here. We're trying to mind our own business. We're trying to do the things that we need to do. And this is supposed to be helpful and relaxing. And that's the videos we're supposed to be putting out. The helpful, relaxing videos. And then you got that nonsense going on. So, yeah. And if I piss you off, oh well. You ain't gonna watch no more. See ya. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. I ain't got time for that hot mess for one thing. So yeah, there you go. A little hotness going on, sorry. Just I can't stand it. I can't stand people hurting other people. A lot of times you don't mean to, and I understand that. But again, it goes with if it's not your event, don't comment. Let the person that it is their event, let them to, take care of that. So, that's what I liked about Emerald's. I very liked she did on her second week video. She did a video, and I don't watch the videos because I like the prizes and everything. I'm not kind of like interested in the weekly prizes. I mean, I did comment, I think, on one of her videos if I remember to do it. But at any rate, it is what it is. But she did put, this is not a race. This is something for you to enjoy. So don't feel like, and it's too directed to, I should not feel like I am behind, even though I feel like I am behind. And it's not the contest is that you do it, you complete it, you're entered into a grand prize drawing, and there you go. But it's not a race, and it's not to the perfection of. And if I do get this done, that's going to be fine. And then if I don't, oh well, I tried. I mean, why I picked this humongous canvas, I picked it because it's the fall one. It's the fall one I have. But it's like, hello, what were you thinking? Idea. Because, and the reason why I say it is because, and I've told y'all before in the video, last week of Halloween, the last week of October, I'm going to be on vacation. I'm not taking this ginormous painting with me. I'm going to be working on Christmas cards. That's what I'm going to be doing. Something small, easy, and quick. Because, that's vacation. That's where I'm going to be. So the last week of October, I ain't even going to be here. So this has got to get done before then. Yeah. And we're already now at the end of September, and I'm not even halfway done with this thing. So I can tell you right now, just by that alone, I don't even think I'm gonna finish this by October. I had to work hard on this thing. I got no holidays coming up, so no extra time off. Whew. Yeah. So I'm a little exasperated with myself to think, oh, you ain't gonna get this done. Oh, look, there's an O right there, and I missed it. Let me pour this out. Or I put this up for real. So yeah, she put a nice public service announcement. You know, this isn't a race. Don't be hard on yourself. You know, it's just to give you a relaxing time with a group of people in the same mindset of, hey, we're working on diamond painting together. And that's what we're all doing. We're working on diamond paint together. I guess it would help if I hadn't decided to, but you know, I'm not getting into that because I got to do the cross stitch conversion because I'm trying to get it done before Halloween because there's a purpose to it. But at any rate, that's where we are. So that's me complaining. That's my complaint. And then we've been watching some the Paranormal Files on YouTube. So we went back and started watching his earlier stuff. We're talking about like 6 years ago. That's way back when it feels like, you know. Watching that. So that's we're getting our spook on. Yeah. No, we are watching. So the Halloween Baking Championship started last Monday. I'm thinking that Halloween Wars is going to start this week, or it should. It didn't start last week, and I don't know about it. It should start this week. So to get our Halloween, that's us getting our Halloween on. That's the things we like to watch. And we watch the holiday ones, the Christmas ones, so too, but we enjoyed the Halloween one the most. So we're watching that. Started that Monday. Tuesday night, we did not watch the America's Got Talent finale. We watched that on Peacock the next day. So Tuesday night we watched Dancing with the Stars started. So we watched that. That's what my husband likes to watch, and I watch it with him. And what we usually do, but because of went somewhere Tuesday. I don't remember where. I went somewhere. Anyway, when we came home, it was time to watch Dancing with the Stars. So I told him, I said, we'll just watch it aside. Because usually what we do is I'll be out here diamond painting, and then he'll come out here with me to watch Dancing with the Stars. And he watches it, and I listen to it, not watching it because I'm diamond painting. And then about 9 o'clock or so, he'll bring me my coffee out here with him in my Yeti. So it's nice and hot. And then about 9, I'll sit there with him and watch the rest of the dancers with him to watch the show together. I'm trying to just put some of these in my top so I don't have to get them all out. Put them where they need to before I stop the video. There, knowing I'm missing another of that one, so I gotta get that one back out. Let's see here. So anyway, so that's what we do. But I watched it all the way through, then read Tuesday night. Where is that? Right there. Is that it? I can't think of this. All the browns. This is the bush area, the bottom part of the canvas. I'm going to roll into the house. I went on the other side of the canvas, so I did separate in some of the house. I'm going to get my next tray here. This is the greens. So yeah, this is the bushes at the bottom. And then they're above, like this square next is the fence and the rock foundation of the house. So yeah, let me see what I want. I'm in the green. Just give me the down arrow. So yeah, that's kind of, you know, where we are. So the weekend's my time to play catch up. What I can catch up on. So not today too much since I did those TikTok videos. But, you know, I have time tomorrow too. If I don't take a nap tomorrow, I'm notorious about taking a nap Sunday afternoons because I'm tired. And then I don't sleep good Sunday night, go figure. And then I have, it's called Sleep Time. So it's a patch that's a melatonin patch that you can wear on your skin at night to help you sleep. So you don't have to like take a melatonin. The melatonin gets in your skin and helps you sleep, and it's natural, and it's supposed to help you keep you from being, you know, crazy drowsy the next day, as long as you're getting at least 7 hours of sleep time. That's, you know, how it works. Anyway, so I'm using it off and on. I kind of got it during Prime Day just to try it out, and it's like, I don't know, 40, it's 30 patches. I can't remember how many it is, but I'm using it off and on. And I'm really good about when I put the patch on, that when I peel it off gentle and easy. I'm off of my skin. Didn't do that this time. I thought I peeled it, at least I thought I peeled it off nice, gentle and easy, but I didn't. And I'm gonna show it to you because I don't put it on my left arm. I put it on my right arm. I don't know why. That's just the arm, the wrist area that I put it on. And then, like I said, I thought I peeled it off pretty nicely, but I didn't. I'm gonna show it to you right now. You can't see it too much anymore, but it bruised me like right here, and it bruised me some right here when I pulled it off. But it looks a whole lot better than it did. But you could tell it bruised me. I showed it to my husband. He's like, "What did you do there?" I was like, "Man, that's when I put that sleep patch thing on." I said, "I peeled it off." I said, "It bruised me." Thought I peeled it off pretty good. So I gotta be a little slower about it when I pull it off, and I have to be careful with it because getting it on my fingers, because, you know, I wear contact lenses and I put those things in with my fingers, and I don't want that stuff in my eye. Stuff will burn. Smelling it makes it burn, but you know, I definitely don't need to stick my fingers in that and do that and make it burn that way. So throat's getting scratchy, itchy over here. Like I've inhaled too much dust, talked too much is what happens. Yep. I talk too much, that's where I'm at. So I got my hair cut last night. Get it colored next time I go in 4 weeks. That will be before I go on vacation, which will be great. My hair will be colored before vacation. I'll be a nice, pretty redhead again. Covering the grays when I'm covering this dull brown color of my hair where we're at it. But, you know, what we do, people, what we do. So, let me get some water here. You know, I got ice left. Okay. So the couple that I've been watching on YouTube, Midlife Cruising, they have not left port. I know that the ship right now is doing sea trials. They did sea trials, I think, a week ago, and they didn't do too well, so they're doing them again. But again, the concept is they're going to live on a cruise ship, cruise the world in 3 years. So they live in a cabin, and I like watching them because I'm interested in seeing, you know, how this is going to work and where they're going to go, and you know, that whole idea, you know, it's kind of like, you know, would you want to do that when you're retired kind of idea if you could afford it. But at this rate, we ain't gonna be able to afford nothing. But anywho, anyway, because the company has been footing the bill of all the residents on the ship right now to stay in hotels because they were in oh, I can't remember now where they are. But anyway, they've been footing the bill for them to stay in hotels. Some people went home that actually have homes to go to. Some people, this is, where they're going to be for their retirement years because you buy into it and you buy a cabin and there's different sizes. And one couple, because they show it on there on midlife cruising, and they do what they call the Villa V. It's the name of the ship, and they do it like a like MTV Cribs. They do it like that, and they show people, different people's like areas, their cabins, or where they're gonna be, staying for the 3 years, if not the whole 15 years that you own it or living. That's where they're gonna be. So one couple on there bought 3 cabins and made them a big, massive space. So I showed that to my husband. He's like, "Yeah, that's kind of like what we'd have to have." Because I'm sitting there thinking, it's like, and this is just like fantasy for me to think about because I don't see it happening, but we could dream. So, but I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking, okay, now if I'm gonna go and do this and go and cruise the world in 3 years, and this is where I'm gonna live, I'm number one gonna have some kind of space because small quarters, and me and my husband would kill each other, so we'd be 2 dead people on a ship. At any rate, it's just, you need your space, you need your personal space, and you just need your space. He has a gaming room, he games, and he's like, well, I'd have to bring my gaming laptop so I could game, because, he'd be bored out of his effing mind. Unlike me, I could sit and read in a chair and look at the ocean and, walk around the ship, and it'd be great. And then I was thinking, well, I said, I'd need to diamond paint. What the heck would I take with me? Because I can't go nowhere else to get one. You're going around the world. It ain't like Amazon can send anything to you on a cruise ship because you're out in the middle of the ocean. It doesn't work that way. So I was thinking, it's like, gosh, what canvas would I take? More like, how many would I take with me? That's kind of where I'd be. How many would I take with me? So I'd have something to do for the next 3 years while I'm touring the world. But because you got to do something in the downtime of going between wherever your locations are when you're out on the ship. Never mind, the things you're doing on the ship. So I was thinking like that. How would have how many would I have? And then the second thing was, I gotta have the space to do it. So we'd have to be like that couple to buy 3 cabins and convert it to this big, massive, like big, massive bedroom with closet space. Because you live in there, you're taking your clothes, what you're wearing. They have laundry service, so stuff gets washed. But like living in being in a floating house on the water. You know what I'm saying? But it's smaller. A tiny house floating on the water. That's what it is, a tiny house. But yeah, so that was thinking that, and he need to have the space to game, and I'd need to have the space to craft. And I was like, well, crap, I'd do videos, so how would I do that? You're paying for the internet, and there's be uploading videos. But anyway, so I like watching them. So I've been watching them. But anyway, the ship is doing the sea trials right now. I think they're progressing pretty well with the sea trials. So hopefully, pretty soon they'll leave port and go and do what it's supposed to do. But back to the original part of the conversation, the I think it's the CEO had sent an email out because, like I said, they were footing the bill for the passengers because they couldn't, because they hadn't passed whatever thing they needed to pass. The people could sleep in their cabins. They actually had to stay in hotels, like I said. Some returned home until it's ready to go out to sea. I think they'd spent like $500,000 on the people staying off of the ship, footing that bill. And where they are is pretty expensive because the American dollar doesn't convert very well. Imagine that. Sorry, I'm having to open my Yeti because I can't get it out through my straw with the liquid. But having to pay for that for people to have somewhere to live, stay till the ship's ready. And he had said that they can't do that anymore because it's cost them over $500,000 to do that. So at this point, they're not making money; they're losing money, and they don't want to lose money. Obviously, you want to make a profit at something. So this couple that I watched, Midlife Cruising, they returned home, and they needed to go home anyway because he has a pacemaker, and I think once a year he's getting that checked. And so I think it was time, pretty close to time for him to have his appointment anyway. So they just decided that, yeah, they were going to go home and get his pacemaker checked out and everything before they hopefully get to leave. So but they do have, like, they have a medical staff on the ship, and so they'd have someone there to help him out if he needed, any help. And you need to have some kind of you'd have to have medical staff for a big boat that's going to be a house for many people. Then you're portioned out into little tiny houses, on tiny houses on the water. Yeah, you'd have to have that. And they have medical staff, they have a dentist, and so all that, will be covered. You pay for that, I think. In your not, I don't want to say HOA fees, but they're still your fees. You have monthly fees, the fees for the internet, the laundry service, the your medical. I don't know how your insurance would work. Medical insurance would work or something like that, but things to look into, I guess. But anywho, that you're taken care of on there. Is that all? I think I'm ready for my third tray of colors. So I got them like, I showed you in the video when I kitted it up. I kit colors together up in the idea of how I think this is going to work. So I got my reds and my creams and my blacks together, and I got my blues and my greens together, and then I got my browns and my yellows together. So that's how they're all put together here. 2 is my AB, so let me get that done. But yeah, so that's what I've been watching them. So I got to catch up on what they're doing because they went back home. So I got to see those videos and them going back home. And see what the update is on the cruise ship, the Villa V, to see if they're actually going to be leaving port and getting this thing started because they're behind. Like they said, this was going to start, I think, sometime earlier in the year. May, March, April, somewhere in there. So they were a little behind, but they were trying to get things fixed, and that's what you gotta do because you're gonna be out there in the middle of La La Land. I mean, you get broke out in the sea, you messed up. You ain't nobody coming to fix you. You know what I'm saying? All right, come on. There you go. Putty's a little sticky for my ABs here. So, yep. That's what I've been doing. Just watching YouTube and listening to audiobooks. That's what I've been doing when I diamond paint. Listen to an audiobook. Trying to get my month end of September of listening to audio to get my pages in. Getting close though. I'm not too far behind. Not far behind at all. So, yep. I can't get past the fact that how time is going right now. I mean, we're getting ready to roll ourselves right out of September. I feel like I rolled myself in it. Now we'll roll out. I think time flies by when you get older, and it sucks too. Sucks how time flies. Just feel like, what did you have done with your life? What have I done? What have I accomplished? I don't feel like I've accomplished anything. That's how I feel when I'm getting my reading part stuff done. What did I accomplish this year reading? Nothing. I did nothing. I reread a book. I did reread a series though. Still ain't finished it. I get to that point I don't want to end it. Like, I don't want the series to end. So I'm not reading the last book. So yeah, that's life. Hope you guys are enjoying the devotional still. And I'll give you a little heads up of where I'm at. It's kind of one of these things where I'm at here. Because I don't feel like the channel, sometimes I don't feel like the channel's worth the work that you put into it. Do I just want to sit here, dumb paint, not record? Yeah. But I do still want to share what I'm doing. And that's the only way, you know, besides TikTok, but TikTok short videos, so I can't really share too much. But I went back to the devotionals because I felt that that's what I needed to do. And so the next 3 months are going to be where we're going to be. Still do the devotionals, put those out. But I'm giving it till the end of the year to see where the channel goes, to decide whether or not I'm going to keep up with it. I've got a lot of videos out there, but I feel like, you know, YouTube is saturated with diamond painting content creators, and it's saturated. My husband does gaming, so it's saturated on his side for gaming. He doesn't get the views either. And I'm not having a pity party or anything like that. It's just a decision of whether or not I'm going to continue a YouTube channel in 2025. That's just where I'm at. I think I'm going to continue TikTok videos, but it may be for 2025 or once a month, once every 3 months. I don't know, but that's just kind of where I'm at. I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm frustrated, I guess. Frustrated with how the channel is. Didn't do like I wanted it to do. Didn't grow like I thought it should. And I think it's just because I don't have the charisma that other people have. And that's just people. We're different. We're all different. You know, it's nothing against me. It's just I don't think I have the charisma for the channel. For a channel, I guess I should say. I'm a passionate person about what I do, but I don't have a lot of life to talk to you about because we're just married, no kids. I mean, a lot of people talk about their kids. I don't have any, so I can't talk about that. I don't have pets because, well, we just don't anymore. We had pets and they passed away, so we don't have any more. So I don't have pets to talk about. I can only tell you about what's going on with me, and that's not really a lot going on with me because I'm a boring person apparently. So that's where I'm at. Because it's work. I mean, anybody will tell you that does a YouTube channel work. Work creating videos. It's work getting that stuff uploaded. It's work doing whatever. I mean, the TikTok's not that bad right now because it's just short, you know, short, simple, easy videos because I haven't had people to go live yet. And then I got to figure that out, how I'm going to do that because I don't record with a phone. I record on my Zoom camera, so I've got to figure out, it can be a webcam, but I got to see how it sets up with TikTok as a webcam, so to see how that does. But yeah, I mean, and me and my husband talk about it, you know, it would be nice to be monetized. It'd be great, you know, but it's kind of right now what we're not doing it for. I mean, like I said, perks are great and it'd be nice and all that jazz, but you know, I'm buying paintings with my own money. I don't even have companies reaching out to me and saying, hey, you know, do these products for us. I don't have that because I'm not well, you have to be a popular channel on YouTube for that crap to happen. So I don't have that. Just buy it all with my own money. And be honest with you, I just really need to get through my stash. So it might be I'm getting through my stash next year. That's what the idea is. Although I got 2 customs I got to do. So we'll be back with customs again. So those, and I may just, you know, do like I was doing. And like I said, it depends at the end of 2024 how the channel looks as far as the devotionals are concerned. Because if the devotionals are still good and still doing well, I may still keep that on there because all I have to do for that is, I'm just reading the devotional and then creating the video and uploading it. And so, I mean, I can do that. That's no problem. And that's what I feel like I need to do anyway, as far as the channel's concerned. But it's kind of one of these things. It's like, okay, God, I'm going to give you 3 months. I'm not putting the limit on God because God can do all things and God does it on His timeline. But I feel as far as the channel is concerned now, at the end of December, I feel like if I still need to do the devotionals, that's what I'll do. And that's what it may just be, devotionals and no videos. I don't know yet. That's kind of where I'm at. I go back and forth thinking about it, and oh no, I'll still do videos and we'll still chat and whatever, but we'll see. I'm kind of like passing the buck and I'm gonna leave it up to God. He does what He needs to, and that's where I'm at. So, yeah. So on that note, I'm getting ready to get done with this video. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me fill in the black, and then we'll be done. And then I'm gonna go eat. I don't know where I'm gonna eat yet, but I'm gonna go eat somewhere this Saturday afternoon. I'm gonna go eat, and then I'll come back and probably work some more and listen to my audiobook. So yeah, not to leave you on the downer, but kind of where I'm at. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I know that I kind of did things, and I was doing a lot of ASMR videos, but that's what I was doing just for those customs. So I just feel like, that's what I would do for those. It's just their customs. I mean, I can sit there and talk to you a little bit, and that's it. I don't have lots to say. If I tell you about all the things that aggravate me, we'd be here all day. And the economy right now is aggravating me. Let me tell you, here's where I'm at. So, might be a video for another day of this discussion, but you people who think that the economy is great are nuts because it's a messed up economy right now. I paid over $6 for a thing of deodorant. I'm gonna have to go and not take a bath. That's what I feel like, y'all. There's some craziness on this economy. I'll talk to you about that later. All right. Y'all have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Bye.